Hey friends, I've thought about it and realized that the beauty community is great at unboxing brand new launches, beauty products. I do that all the time myself. It is always fun to try something new. I love doing first impressions. I know everyone in the beauty community loves trying new product, but how many of us actually come back and give you more than just the first impression after we've used it for a period of time and decided I love it or it's just kind of not for me? I started doing that not too long ago because I feel like if it's that good, I need to share it and share more than just an unboxing or first impressions. So the face is nice and clean because we're gonna go ahead and apply some of the product today. It's definitely product that we've talked about here, that I've showed you guys like a first impressions and or unboxed, and I'm excited for. And I'm gonna give you a little spoiler. One of the items we're gonna apply today is gonna be this baby, and we've got thoughts, and I'm gonna show you straight up exactly how this works. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and start. Just know everything that I'm using in today's video is gonna be linked below. Some of the links are affiliate links, but you don't have to click them. If you do, thank you, because I do get a little bit of a referral bounce back for you guys clicking it, but you can go find the product yourself. It just needs a little bit of Googling and then you should be good to go. So we're gonna start off at the beginning. This here, this here looks fancy, looks super de-duper bougie-licious. Not bootylicious, bougie, and it's by L'Oreal. And I think it's their version of the double serum by Clarins. This is absolutely amazing, but it's so disgustingly expensive. And I get it, it's Clarins, it's beautiful, it works, it smells so nice. I've always loved her. I've been using this for over 2 years. This here, it is the Le Duo serum by L'Oreal. You get the 2 little dots and you're pumping 2 different products. You have a clear serum-y type of formula and then one opaque, very creamy. It smells really pretty and light. It smells clean, very spa-like. It feels the same. If you've tried this, but not tried Clarins, and you've smelled it, you know what I'm saying? It's just pretty. If it was a very light fragrance that you can spray, that would be a beautiful thing. I would love my house to smell like this. So it smells fancy, very caché, but it's not super intense. Clarins smells 3 times stronger than the L'Oreal. So if you've tried the L'Oreal or wondering about Clarins, it essentially does the very same thing. It just smells a lot stronger than the L'Oreal. I highly recommend her. I really do love her. Now I'm between a rock and a hard place because I love me my Clarins. So if I had to choose, I'd probably repurchase the L'Oreal when I run out of the Clarins. Given that I didn't use Clarins and I use L'Oreal, but I'm still feeling a little bougie, I'm gonna go in with the Touche Eclat by YSL. Okay, she's still good. This is in 4.5. I'm going to apply that really quickly under the eyeball. I'm going to go in with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Skin Tint. Mine is in shade number 8. Now that my concealer is blended out, I'm going to go straight in with the Morphe powder, which I've been loving. My under eyes look so natural and brightened without looking heavy. And it looks so stinking pretty and smooth and blurred, and this powder is only $19. If you saw the unboxing and all of that, then you would know. With this sifter, you're getting the sifting mechanism, which is great, and then you get the dial. But with that dial, you have to kind of go to every single shade in order to create a perfect blend and or balance for you and your preference, which is kind of nice, but I want the option to remove the dial. So when I tap the product onto my cap, I'm getting an even balance at the same time. So if I tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm pretty much, my chances are I'm gonna get 5 of every single shade, not just 5 of the one. It's just kind of tedious and it takes a minute, and I have ADHD, so I get pretty distracted. So if I'm not paying attention, I'm not gonna get the right balance and or right shade match that I want every single time. And so because of that, I just feel like the packaging is kind of sort of irritating. Let me know if you hear what I'm saying, if you agree. When you're rushing in the morning to get kids to school and then get to work, who has time to go every single shade to get the right blend? If I want to select the one shade for a specific day, then that's a great option to have. But if I want all 4, then I should be able to just remove that sifter and then just kind of move on about my day. You know what I mean? And I don't see how pretty. Okay, that powder's so good. And it's only $19. You can go pick it up at Ulta. And now you can grab it at Target as well. Unless you want to order off of Morphe online. So, you know, and this comes from someone that has not always loved Morphe. And I've been very harsh on them when need be because your girl's honest. And speaking about honesty, I'm going to show you guys something. You guys are going to be like, you're crazy. It's a fact. And I know it's expensive, but like, I feel like I have to show you I'm ride or die and I love them. Okay, but you could be ride or die and love a brand and still be like, this don't work. Elios lighting, Elios mirrors. That brand I absolutely love. I've been using them for years. I have. Oh, you could probably, that right there, that's like the original, like the very first one that they ever sent me. Obsessed. But it's very, very, very tall. So I do use it, but I don't use it for my filming setup. The ones that I do use because I only use Elios mirrors is going to be this one over here, which is, I'm not even going to show you. Okay, my fingers are all over the place. But this one's absolutely amazing. It is rechargeable and you can bring it up close if you wanted to. It's magnetic. And it's metallic. It has a heavy base, so you know the baby's not gonna go anywhere. I absolutely love her. Highly recommend her. Another one that I do have, which is more of a travel one, it comes with like a little kickstand situation, which I love. And then I have this baby over here. She's rechargeable. She does her thing. She changes colors. I have the travel ones. I have the little ones with a suction cup you put on the wall. I take them on my cruises. I always use these two mirrors. They sent me their new one. They sent me their new one a few weeks ago and I was trying it. I was trying to see if it works. And I just feel like this mirror is not for everyone. And I know it's expensive and I'm so grateful that they sent it over. I gotta fix my mirror, girl. I'm so grateful that they sent it over my way, but I have to be realistic. This one just doesn't work for me. She's beautiful though. I'm gonna show you. Their deluxe makeup mirror. You see this? You see this? She's stunning. So this mirror has a very heavy stand. It is size, ay Dios mío. So it is adjustable if you want it to be taller, or you can like just shrink it down. It goes all the way up like that at an angle, or you can bring it down. This is supposed to be a makeup mirror. They have it available in like gold, silver, and this matte black. They reached out and were like, oh, we'd love to send it to you. And I love their mirrors. I love this style. I was like, absolutely, that is so exciting. I love her. Here's the thing. Am I going to use her? Yes. However, this is not going to work for what I'm using these. So every mirror is going to have a different purpose. Let me just show you. So you turn her on in the back, rechargeable as well. Turn her on in the back. And now you have the lighting. She like, you could turn her off, turn her back on. If you press and hold, you are able to dim, or you can make it a lot brighter. And with this, you can change whether you want warm, cool, which is like a blend, or white. Here's the thing. Do you see what's happening? It is, it's a 5 times magnifier. So the way that I have my setup for filming my videos, my mirrors are like back here and I can still see myself. They're not in camera view. I can see what I need to see. With this one, it's first 5 times it's upside down. Everything you're gonna see there is gonna be upside down, but it's not upside down up close. It's the whole thing is 5 times magnifier. You don't have a choice to flip it to normal. At least I haven't found it. I read the book. I can't find it. So in order for me to be able to do my makeup with this, it wouldn't be all the way back there. It has to be like here. It's great because I can see all the imperfections where I need to blend. I can see all of that. But if I'm looking even from here, I'm dizzy. I can't see. Like, my eyeball, I don't, that's why I say it's not for everyone. Like if I'm gonna do my eyebrows, I'm doing like my lash lift. Yes, she's gonna work. She's gonna be a beaut. But as of today, the only way I would use this is up close. Lighting is amazing. The size is beautiful. I put her over there and I was like, yes, we're gonna use her. I've been trying. I can't. But even like, it would have to be here for me not to get dizzy. And that's like kind of, it's a lot because that's the whole point of doing videos is for you guys to see my face. So I highly recommend their mirrors. If you want one that works and it's not like in your face, this one is stunning. I will link her below. And the travel one is great too. So I'll link a few of their video, like the mirrors that I highly recommend below. My lovelies, I am back. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of a bronzer. I'm gonna go in with the YSL Super quickly up in here. For the eyebrows, I want to revisit the Dream Sheen Brow Glaze by Benefit, which is a new product. This one is in the shade Deep. Now, when we initially tried it and did a full-on first impressions, we had brow pencil, so we had already filled in the brow, and I told you guys it would make sense to try this with no product and see what the brow would look like what its potential would be. So I didn't think this would work for me without a brow pencil. So we are applying her. Do you already see that right there? Like, not cool. It does have a little bit of a tinted hue, and I'm not even applying like the brush flat and going in. I am using like the edge because I do have thinner brows. Like, my brows are not perfect. I have to fill them in to make them look pretty. I'm just really trying here. We have some gooey gunk there that we have to remove because if you don't do that, it's going to set that way. And it is important for you guys to know that my brows are laminated. So essentially, all I really have to do to my brows is this. And then my brow is good to go if I don't want to fill her in. But it's always good to try a new product. I do like this gel with my brows filled in with the pencil. So I definitely think if you want to try this, go in with the pencil. I highly recommend the Precisely My Brow pencil. Mine is in number 6. And then kind of sculpt the brow and place them where you want them to go. I feel like this eyebrow looks so much prettier, like, and simple, natural, with nothing on it, just my brow lamination, compared to this one, which, okay, they're spiky and stuff, but here's the thing. If I were to go ahead and remove the majority of the product and then go along the edge to try to sculpt and clean it, it's just gonna get even messier. And I don't like that. Y'all know I'm picky about my eyebrows. So this is what the eyebrow looks like on its own. I'm gonna fill in the other one with the pencil that I just mentioned. That way, when I go in with the gel, this is exactly what I've been doing, okay? I go in with the pencil, just fill in those little sparse areas. All right, so the brow is filled. I'm gonna do the same thing, just remove excess off of the brush. With the side, the little edge part, sculpt the brow so that the gel's gonna set them in place and then they will not move the entire day. I like this brow better than this one. Let me know which one you like. I just feel like this one looks more polished and more organized, more clean, simple, kind of like a normal brow, and it was way more effortless than having to figure out how to fill this one in with the gel. Now, it doesn't say like, oh, you can only use the gel and have perfect eyebrows, but it doesn't hurt to try it out. So if you were to pick it up and go, I hate it, maybe it's because you need to fill in your eyebrows. This here gives a little bit of a sheen without being too much. I was under the impression that I'd have really shiny eyebrows, like oily looking eyebrows, and I was not into it at all. However, after keeping it on for a full day of work and just really testing it out, it doesn't move, it doesn't flake, it stays in place, and it's glossy. It's a nice little glaze without being too much. So I was wrong about it. I was a little hesitant to try it, but I'm glad I did. We're gonna move on to the Hot Shot. This is in Flex Symbol by Morphe. It's gonna look like so. I got it because I was curious about it. I think that the packaging is super cute. And it's travel friendly. I thought it was a really pretty shade. I think I did too much. Vamos a ver. Entonces, I'm going to grab this, which is an Alter Ego 112. I'm going to kind of go like so. That's our shade. And I'm going to tap her where I want her. And yes, I'm going over the end of the eye so I can really blend this in and kind of diffuse after. Super pigmented, very pretty. I remember giving it a swatch. Don't remember ever using her, but really liking the shade and the packaging. I know she looks cray. Calm down. Calmate. I got this. That's pretty. With nothing else on my powder puff, I'm just gonna kind of go over it. Now, if it's a little too intense and I want to kind of like calmarlo a little bit, I would go in with a little more powder, which maybe I'll do for this current situation. And then go under the eye, just to give it like that graceful blend from the under eye to my blush. I like this. I like that a lot. I think it's pretty. I would probably try to dot it in the back of my hand instead of squirt it. But I mean, I still think it's really nice. Now I have to grab, what mascara do I want to use? You know what? Let's go in with the Tube Job by Urban Decay. I'm going to go ahead and curl the lash. And then I think I'm going to do like 2 coats at the top and 2 at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to show you this because I don't want to do my lips first because it might change. The oil sucker by One Size. Absolutely love One Size for what it is. You guys can see my skin. I'm gonna go outside. It's midday right now. I am going to go outside. I'm gonna sit in front of the sun like a crazy person for about 10 minutes, get my vitamin D, and then I'll come right back. Oh girl, okay, we're back. Okay, my skin is not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, given the facts. But look at that forehead. We are super duper dewy-licious. The glow on the cheeks is more. We've got oils going on. Granted, we did start off with the Hydro Grip, which already has dew. But remember that we did set with the blurring powder by Morphe. Now, this is a grip powder, but it's not a miracle worker. It is not going to fight the weather, especially when you're living in like a humid environment. So right now we've got some dew, more than what we had when we started. This is where the Oil Sucker liquid blotting paper spray is gonna come in place. I believe, and I could be wrong, I believe the mechanism behind this is it is like a liquid infused with powder to help set the skin. Do I like it? Yes. I think everyone's going to want this and or need it for the summer. They might even have like a travel, which I think is gonna be ideal because you can keep it in your bag. Oily girls, this is your new best friend. Girls who are not oily, the summer is going to affect you anyway. So this is something that you're going to need. But once you spray it, you are gonna get some of it in your hair. So if you have really dark hair, it's gonna be noticeable. If you're blonde, girl, you're lucky. You're not gonna notice it, okay? So I'm gonna show you, this is what we have. See that dew right there? And it's not super crazy. This is not as bad as it could get for a lot of people, but I gotta work with the face that I got, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and shake it. I'm gonna do one of these to make sure it's spraying right. And then I'm gonna give myself a second, let that set. The oilier you are, the more that you have to apply. It has no perfume, fragrance, or anything like that, so you're good in that department. Right now, it's less dewier for sure. And I'm only doing the one side so you can kind of see. It is a controlled something. The more mattifying you need, the more you can apply. If you still want a little bit of a dewy finish, then stop when you get that finish that you like. Apply more, let it dry down. And I like it because also if you overdo your blush, it'll kind of like tone it down for you a little bit. This is what we're looking like. And look, we're like pretty matte. Not mad at her. This is a lot brighter and pinker. And then this here toned it down. If you were to get some on your hair, as it starts to dry down, you're gonna get some white powder residue, which I get, but also it's... I had freshly washed hair and I kind of went like that. And once it dried down, I had white cast. It looked like I had done a very little amount of dry hair shampoo. And I was like, no. Was I able to kind of like zhuzh it up and it went away? Yes. But, you know, here, you can see it here. This here is not as bad. This here is where it spilled up. I like to kind of talk to you guys and be honest and like show you guys before you go out and buy it so you're mentally prepared for the first time you use it. Here we go. It's getting whiter here. So it'll be fine while it's wet. Once it starts to dry down, it dries down to like a powdery finish. It looks beautiful. Look at the skin. It looks so good. It's graceful. It doesn't have a fragrance. It just gets onto the hair. So you have to kind of look, make sure you like blend that out or diffuse it. Otherwise, you're going to have a little bit of a white dry shampoo type of cast. And then I want you guys to notice this side I did nothing to. This side I did. This side looks lighter, whereas this one here definitely looks like bronzed, glowy. So it really depends on what you're looking for out of your product. Are you super oily and you absolutely need something like this? Or in the summer months, you need something to help combat that heat and that humidity so that your makeup stays correct all day. Totally up to you. I have not removed my peach fuzz, just applied this, and I want you guys to see. See what I'm saying? If you have peach fuzz, this here, you're gonna, I wanna bring you guys super close. You're gonna be able to see it on your peach fuzz. The only way to go about that is once it starts to like fully dry down, tap your skin. You're like pressing it onto your skin. If you don't want to use your hands, get a clean powder puff and just press it onto your skin and it'll kind of disappear. See? Makes a difference. So I'm just kind of like putting that out there. Now we're going to move on to the final step, which is going to be the lip combo. I really, really love this combo. It was gifted like in a large PR advertisement that like now they're at Target. It's by Morphe in Makeup Talk. It is such a great nude. Now I have not found an exact dupe for my Dragon Beauty 2.0 CCs. However, I'm not even mad at it because the Morphe pencils are actually really affordable, great quality, nice, soft, lightweight, comfortable formula, and the shades are nice enough for me to be like, okay, I'm not even mad that I can't find Dragon Beauty like that. You see what I'm saying? Like right now, I would leave it alone and apply a gloss and be fully happy with the lip. I also love that they have these shades that work with pretty much everyone. How pretty is that? Like for reals, right? Then we're gonna go in with this product. I don't know the name, but I really do like her. It comes in this little packaging. We tried her, like we did a full-on swatch. This is their lip filter in Petal. I'm gonna do the bottom. Does that not look like a Kim K combo? So pretty. So this one, again, I highly recommend her. She's beautiful. This is in Petal. It is a beautiful nude. I recommend the combo. Just go get it. They're affordable. They blend well together. Look at my lips. They look so blurred, full, but it's hydrating. If you leave it alone, it'll dry down. Super comfortable, but it doesn't transfer like crazy. This here reminds me of like the feeling, the look, the formula, kind of sort of the bullet lipsticks that Huda released that I was obsessed with, and I had so many of them, except these are way more affordable. Okay, now I'm starting to see the white cast on my hair. That's so weird. It's a good thing it's like a wash day. Look up here. I'm getting that white cast here as well. But listen, you guys, remember everything is going to be linked below, but I want to hear you guys' thoughts. I've already told you what I like, what I don't like. Now it's your turn to give me your thoughts and or opinions. Let me know in the comments if you like these kind of videos where I come back and I give you guys updates after I've tried the products a series of times and actually have tested, tried, and trued reviews for you. Let me know what you want to see next. Do you want like product specific videos, or if you're interested in more declutter, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new here. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Don't forget, I do post several times a week. I am linking my most recent videos in the description box. Now listen, the video is over, but you don't have to go anywhere. YouTube is gonna recommend 2 videos here on screen that I believe you're gonna enjoy. So I hope you consider checking it out, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.